Oh, okay. I've apparently the heart command doesn't have a binding yet. Oh, those lag spikes. I can't. I'm still frozen. Is that why I'm like totally frozen to death? No, but it's not even spikes. I'm still frozen.
Well, shit.
It's been like 6 seconds. Whoa, whoa. That was weird. You just like no. You just like started when I finally unfroze. You literally flew because you're up on the second story of that building now. You legitimately just like went from point to point like sliding T-pose. So you just went like right past me, just like
Nice.
levitating through the air. You just like talked over the game. I was like, oh rip, oh it's him. And like the pot was boiling, and like all the other stuff that was supposed to dissolved in like 10 seconds. And I could have made this sauce in like 10 seconds had the freaking butter decided that it was gonna melt. But no,
Yeah,
this butter was like, nah, fuck you. I'm just gonna be the butter bitch here. So,
fucking right.
and then I was texting on the group chat about it, and then well, the group chat with my friends, and except for you, but oh, a person, oh god, kill him. But and then I was like, this butter is my mortal enemy. They were like, really? You're getting mad at a piece of butter? And I was like, you better believe it. And then they kicked me off a group chat. They like vote kicked, and I was like, wow. But it's funny because we do that all the time. Whenever anybody does something that like everybody has that oh reaction to, they just get kicked for one time, and you're like, rip. It sucks because whenever you like join certain chats, it's like this player has been kicked 47 times. You're like, oh, people tend to think you're a spammer, but you're not. I want to drink something. Well, fuck you. Still pour the applesauce into my mouth from the thing. If I was eating baked beans and didn't have a spoon, I would not be shoveling it into my mouth with gloves on. I would be pouring that shit into my mouth like a sanitary human being. Not even for like less chance of disease, but just because it won't taste like leather. Exactly. So like if there's one animation I would have them change, it would be that one. Spoon. You just like find a plastic spoon, you're like, yes, that's all I've been looking for. AK-47? Nah. Tactical spoon. You can mount it to all your guns. Just duct tape plus spoon equals tactical spoon. Oh no! You know what would be amazing? Is remember how in like the airsoft video where the dude had his spoon and he wrote on it tactical spoon, and in airsoft it still counts as a knife because roleplay. How awesome would it be if in this game you could use duct tape and tape the spoon to the end of it and have it be a bayonet that does like 5 damage, but it still does damage. I don't either, but fucking hell. Zombies coming out of nowhere. I'm in a house. I'm just sitting there and like I hear the and I'm like, okay. I hate I hate the fact that they can sprint through houses. Like that is literally the worst. Well, if we saw that, I you would probably tell me first, and then we would unload on them because the two of us probably had a better chance of taking on 4 dudes. And because if we had the advantage, like of surprise, we could probably take them. No, because like any group has to be regarded as dangerous until proven otherwise. which is why, like, if that fresh spawn, if I had been that fresh spawn dude, and some fully outfitted dude offers me food, I'll trust him if he's by himself.
He fucking, he was so scared when you fucking were just unloading on zombies. Like, oh fuck, you guys got friends or something? Trying to take me out, man? I'm just like, well, like, chill out. It's one dude. He's shooting a zombie.
Yeah, but it's like, see, cause if there had been the two, he would have probably ran away because groups are generally. But I mean, like more along the lines of if there was a group of four dudes, unless we saw them helping somebody out, I would assume that they are just because the you have to assume when 80% of any population is hostile and the consequence of being wrong is deadly, it's easier to be wrong 20% of the time than to be wrong 80% of the time at the consequence of death. But this is it's the very same reason that like you know the the people that are like not all men type thing like that. It's another situation. Well, it's like I'm on Tumblr more often, so I get more of the people complaining about dudes in general, like all men are bad, and I'm like whatever, people. But anyways, so the people that are like all men are bad, you can understand where they're coming from because if 9 out of every 10 interactions with the dude like harasses them in some way, and that makes them feel very uncomfortable, whatever, it's totally understandable that they would just shut that out entirely because getting rid of the 1 out of 10 good is worth it to them to getting rid of the 9 out of 10 bad. So when people are always like, well, not all men, well, if you want to avoid having to clarify that you're not one of the bad guys, fucking just solve the problem. Quit your bitching. Unless you able to, wait, oh hi, unless you able to fix it, quit your bitching. Tell me if you find a map of North Chernarus. Where'd he go? Where is he at? Where is he? Hunt him down. Hunt him down. Hunting. 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 I miss this. I miss when we were sniping and we had to roll down the grass so we could see. We are lawnmowers. These guys, because we're geared out, so we look kind of hardcore. By the way, your gun is completely invisible and it looks weird. Nope, still invisible. It just looks like you're like air guitaring it. Nope, hang on. Stay right there. And yeah, just one because it's crapo resolution. Stand up straight. Oh, why is there? Oh crap! I just fucking hell. I just tried to take a screenshot and I accidentally just alt tabbed out because I was looking over with alt. Why is your sporter on the ground? Ah, Sanya. No, it's like it's like the trunk lift on steroids. Because my leg is still braced. I love the fact that my gun goes through my head. I wonder if I can still shoot, but I'm not gonna. Just be like, my head is in the firing mechanism. Hey, 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 what you doing? What you doing? Yeah. Hmm. Well, what's funny is that you were over there, and I was like, I want to be close to you, and then like he like she like perfectly rolled up next to you as if she was like perfectly like, nah, I just want to be close to you. BB, come back. Alright. That fucking bird. We were bracing on the backpack. Except for your gun is still invisible. Okay, hang on, let me... No, look, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, right there. Alright, ready? Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I didn't get it. Hold on. 'Cause right. It's like I'm perfectly zoomed in on your lack of. I'm gonna take a picture with my phone just because the screenshot timing doesn't work with Alt on. Oh, fucking hell! I can't get it. I'll just write real quick. I'll send you the picture. Cause it would make a really good screenshot, but. What's worse is as I'm like rolling past, this one hit headshot me. Alright. Oh, fuck you. I just roll away. Well, because I'm a female, that technically, why don't you just take your shoes off? Well, I love the fact that they just instantly teleport in front of you, even though your shoes are on your feet behind you. Like this. I love how you can go from relaxed, ready to shoot. Oh, Jesus. You know what's funny about Derek F is that those are Veritasium's initials. It's just, could you imagine if Veritasium was playing DayZ? You're like, that's not him. That's just some guy. He's like, look at these faggots. I hate the fact that like you can't toggle between leaning as fast as you used to. I can't just like spaz back and forth. Somebody needs glasses. Is that a zombie? Yeah, it's a street sign. Die, speed limit 60. Oh my god. It, it was so funny. I was reading another one of those what if website things, and somebody asked him, how fast would you have to be going to claim that when you ran a red light due to red shift, sorry, no, due to blue shift, the light looked green to you. It turns out at a little under 1/6 the speed of light, the light would look green, even though it's red. Yeah, yeah. But it was fucking great because then it was just because it's like at that speed you would be like going around the earth like 3 or 4 times before your brain processed the fact the light looked green. It's like moonshine, but worse. Because like he thought it was like when it said alcohol, he thought it meant like rum. Rest in peace, Bucky. That's not what I meant to do. Let's sit down again. F4? Not F4. No, look, I'm like, let me just sit down. Flipping you off. There we go. Now we really are gonna get just sniped. As your friend is dying, it's like, we need to get this man to a hospital. We need to go see this stream. Like it's not good for you, no, but it's not like rest in peace instant. Okay. Fuck your trees. No, pull an FPS Russian lumber. This is how a Russian lumberjack. No, he was using like a 50 caliber, like World War II gun. He was using the what? He was using what? Yeah, what he was using was to World War II what the 9 yards of Gatling gun was to the Vietnam War. Be it, it was the heavy gun that was used the most. But it wasn't like a minigun like in the Vietnam War it was, but I'm in front of you, homeboy. I'll help you find me by shooting with my map into the air. I'm in like some weird clearing. Oh, I was so mad while I was watching Jurassic World. Well, it wasn't so mad, but it was so about halfway through the movie, Chris Pratt, the main dude, he starts running after this dinosaur with a Winchester 1886 repeater. And I mean, like, I'll give him credit. Like, they had done this gun out to look pretty freaking sweet. But about halfway through the movie, sorry, about another quarter way through the movie, when all the dinosaurs have gotten out and all the dudes are shooting him, he takes this repeater and he goes, "Pew, pew, pew, pew." And I go, wait a second there. No, because it even has the little hand thing where, like, come on. No, it's like, I would be okay with it if they, if, no, not, if they just took off the thing where his hand goes in. Because then they could call it some weird revolver that only exists in that universe. But I would be okay with that. But the fact that it's an 1886, I'm just in some weird clearing. Look at my gun sink into the road nicely. Sloop. Schloop.
Suka.
How come I can't swing? How come I can't swing? That's cool. I can't see anything. Yeah, in the stream, but then like in real life, it's like super duper. Just gonna stay here, AK. Not touching. Can't get mad. Richard's being mean to me on the internet. I just realized that, well, not just realized, but it's so weird because like randomly over the past couple of days, I've been like my brain will just, oh, I smell chlorine. But but it's funny because the reason why is because I went to like a hot tub and was in there for like an hour and a half. And obviously there's all the bubbles and stuff, which puts all the chlorine in the air. So I've got like, this is gonna be really weird, but I've got like chlorine infused like freaking boogers. or some shit like that. Like something up in my nose is like got chlorine in it. So whenever anything like even remotely moves in my pristine vitamins, fuck yeah. Oh. I'm wearing a black balaclava. Okay, I legit need water now. I'm just stuffing my face through my balaclava. I'm just like, I'm breathing it in. I don't know. You look, you look, I prefer the gas mask. I mean, it looks a bit bulky, but like, does it work? Oh, cool. Yeah. Just something where you like close all the doors and you like make it look like a cereal box. You're like, this is Quaker Oats, fuck off.